Good evening! Welcome back, all of my time travelers. This is the Corundum Cat, and we are picking up with, I believe this is episode 8 of our fully voiced long play of 1995 hit RPG Chrono Trigger. Gosh, where did we leave off? I feel like something. I feel like last episode was a little. Oh, right. Our protagonist, the not quite titular Chrono, he didn't have the H in his name, Chrono, different from Chrono. Anyway, got turned to vapor, vaporized, literally vaporized. Phase change, no longer biology, now physics. On account of stepping up to the big bad on their own terms. Almighty Tim, welcome. Appreciate the callback to our side project where we are metal gearing left and right. So yes, here we are. Before we say goodbye for a little while to the formerly magical kingdom of Zeal, 12,000 BC. Got my dates wrong. That's going to happen a lot. The wonderful thing about magical civilizations on flying islands high above the clouds, powered by the parasitic power of eldritch abominations that fell deep from, that burrowed into the earth deep from outer space, is that nothing can go bad when you use them. Right? Flawless plan. Anyway, in her mad quest for immortality, Queen Zeal may have delved too greedily and too deeply, and temporarily woken up Lavos from his napsy in the deep core of the Earth, and he devastated the entire kingdom, destroying the pinnacle of magical civilization, admittedly clearing up the cloud layer to bring an end to the Ice Age. So that's nice. It only took 65 million years. Then the leader of our band of plucky heroes decided that he was the guy that was going to stand up, defiant to the great monster. And we did not land a single hit on Lavos. He blinked at Chrono and turned him into, a gas. So he gone. Frog is now the leader of our party. Though I am curious, if we put Ayla, yes. Correction, Ayla is now the leader of the party. She has the most leadership experience. Ignore the fact that the great Magus, Fiend Lord, is hanging out in the middle of the party. Ayla is captain now. So, what do we do? We had the option of fighting Magus to the death when we ran into him mourning the fall of Zeal Kingdom. Spoiler, he was that creepy kid with the cat before he was lost in a time portal. Time travel was weird that way. And comic relief enemy General Dalton upgraded the 88 MPH, our sick airship, so it is now literally a sick airship which travels through time. Best airship in any JRPG. Fight me. Skies of Arcadia doesn't count. It's a whole different motif. And this thing we now have to worry about as a navigational hazard in every time period, forwards and backwards. The Ocean Palace of Zeal is now a floating monument to the power and eternal glory of Queen Zeal. Good for her. Glad it worked out. Magus gave us the chance to throw down. We decided that there had been enough violence already. I don't have a map. I don't think there is a mini-map. At least not that I know how to activate. So, we have... what cave is this? Oh man, oh, this is the Sun Shrine. Okay. We don't need that yet. It'd be nice to have a Sunstone. We don't. Anyway, where are we? Main character turned to vapor. Fiend Lord Magus. We got him on payroll. We needed to fill out the roster. And he has clued in that it might be possible to bring our boy back. I mean, not like with medicine, because there's no body. But he suggested that the Balthazar, the guru of time, I think that's Balthazar. Wait, no, he's the other guy. Doesn't matter. Might be able to, might have a solution to that. So, we're going to test that theory. Oh, we do have a map. Fantastic. We have a mega map, not a mini map. There's not much left of 12,000 BC. What button is travel time? Awesome, there it is. That's the dial. Okay. And yeah, it's sick. We can just we go where we want. So let us check. We don't want to go to the Cataclysm. That's bad. Let's check in at the end of time and test that theory. Also, I love the implication that we do an entire lap of the world, where we go from the one side of the screen to the other. Hey Marley, good news, bad news. Mostly bad news. Okay, she's all caught up. That's excellent. Aw, come on! Yeah, hey old man, what do you, got a solution to this?
Where's that sprightly young man?
Awfully lonely here with just these pretty ladies and the robot.
I see. How terrible. To shreds, you say? And what about his wife? To shreds, you say? Oh, there's little I can do for you, but let me honor him with a song.
What?
I'll call it Memories of Chrono.
Okay, sick that he felt the need to adjust his hat before adjusting the background music.
Oh, were there anything more I could do, I would, but I fear I can be of little aid. Only the Guru of Time can help us now. That face? Have I not seen you before? Ah, indeed, you've grown strong, tainted of soul, to be sure, but formidable all the same.
Yo, what a way to, it's like, oh, hey, kid, yeah, sorry you got lost in time and space and raised by monsters after the calamitous fall of our kingdom and the death of your entire family, except for his big sister Shala, whose fate is much worse than death. But, oh yeah, your soul is tainted. This old man's a prick.
The Guru of Time, you say? Oh, I know of him, but what business have you with the Guru of Time? We've heard he may know a way to restore life to our fallen friend. The truth of it, I do not know. Ah, yes, to break death's hold over one you hold dearer still. You are not the first to wish such a thing, nor will you be the last.
Okay, side note, sorry, I know I'm interrupting the character monologues more often than is even my, usual level. This is the point where, like, you have to learn, where the party should be learning an important lesson about the inevitability of death. You're time travelers. You have to accept the impermanence of things. Everything ends. Kingdoms end. Societies end. Bloodlines end. It's just how it goes. And they should recognize that, though tragic, Chrono died on his feet, doing the best he could for their safety. We should all be so lucky. They will learn no such lesson.
Oh, Chrono must be happy indeed, knowing such dear friends as you. You suck, old man.
We'll pick up with Magus in the party perhaps later. Do I want to trade him out? You know what? No, we're gonna have him along. He's new. We ain't gotten to use him yet. Okay, so this guru, total buzzkill, no use whatsoever. Yeah. Must be nice knowing we got swell friends. Okay. Funny fact, we can in fact forget where we parked if we use one of the existent time portals and leave the epoch here, leave the 88 MPH here.
Yeah, what do you want, old man? You just said you couldn't help us. Here, take this with you. Egg! I'll eat. Okay, eat.
Yes, my God, this is the spin-off I want. This is why Ayla is captain now. She will eat the MacGuffin.
This is the Chrono trigger.
Yo! Time name drop.
A time egg. Should you wish to try and hatch it, the one who crafted your wings of time can tell you the way. But know that it may not necessarily hatch the results which you desire.
Yo, I am here for Ayla Trigger. That's the sequel I want. We play an Ayla cross up next. Oh man, TJ, MacGuffin, McMuffin. My God, that is going to live rent free in my head from now. That is in the lexicon. We doing this. If I wasn't on a kick with naming all of the episodes something with time in the title, that would be the title of this episode. It might still be. I'll break trends. We're breaking the flow of time. Anyway, results require action. Thanks, old man.
As long as you keep Chrono in your heart and pursue what you seek, the results should follow. But I can make no guarantees. I see it now. It's you, isn't it? Well then you are Gaspar, the guru of time.
Yes, obviously. The old man living alone at the end of time is the guru of time. This is Sailor Moon all over again.
Ah ha ha! Yes, I believe that is what they used to call me.
Yeah, Gandalf the Grey. He is now Gaspar the White.
Oh, but that was long, long ago.
Also, it was no time whatsoever ago. You live outside of time and space, you fraud. Okay, we have the titular Chrono Trigger. We can retire. Job done. What does a time egg do? Well, we want to hatch it into a man. Preferably with blonde hair and a tan. As Chrono is pretty pale and like a redhead. We're all going to be disappointed. So, let's get back aboard the 88 MPH. Because we're going to see some serious shit. I love that Ayla is as Ayla is captain, she just knows how to fly a time machine. I can't tell you how happy I am with this. One notch on the dial, because if we're looking for the guy who made our Wings of Time, that's Balthazar in the Keeper's Dome, I think, in 2300. So let's see how the shattered, starving remnants of humanity are doing in their once great cities. To the future. Which is also the past.
88 MPH, go!
Just like pushes buttons until something happens. Also, fun note: when you leave the end of time, the time machine will always materialize over one of the existent portals. This is the first. This is the dome that brought us to the future in the first place. Oh wait, no, that's the Keeper Dome. Oh, excellent. We're exactly where we wanted to be. This is still one of the portals in there. It's where we got the thing. The Black Omen is looking fine, doing great. It's so nice to be able to just kind of like explore the map willy-nilly. So that's Death Mountain. This is the sewers. Yeah, this is the ruins with that jank robot. Man, do you think he wants to drag race again? He can have his like bike body. I have a jet. The Black Omen is shining beautifully in the sun today, of course. So let's see. What do you have to say? Is the recorded voice of Balthazar just suddenly going to be Andrew Ryan? Death Peak harbors a power capable of restoring the slain to life. But the power to reverse death is not one easily invoked. The need must be great, and the person's existence of the utmost importance. A great chain of mortality. I'm sorry. And what's more, you'll need a double. A doll identical to that person in every detail. Yo, we need clones. We gotta clone people. That's the secret to bringing back the dead. You clone them. Problem solved. Then, and only then, will the power deign to hatch the egg. What an awkward sentence. Will the power deign to hatch the egg? What power, dude? Without the doppel-doll, there is no meaning in going to Death Peak. Go to the place you have left it, and retrieve it with all haste. Making a lot of assumptions. I have clones of all of my party members hanging out. Who wouldn't? Now, I know you're asking yourselves, what's he talking about? What is this doll, what is this clone nonsense? And the answer might surprise you. But before I answer that question, now that we can return to scenic 1000 AD, there is something very important that I have to do. Actually, I think I want to... Well, I think I want to temporarily check in with Luca's father, since we can change party members out freely. Let's see if Taban has any gear for us. I believe he has upgrades throughout the game. Oh, perfect timing. Yeah! Give me the clothes off your back, old man. Another great invention just completed! The ultimate in defense for my beautiful daughter. Still the ultimate in defense. Hey, Luca! I've been working on some defensive gear for my favorite daughter. Is that any good? Can other people use it? I mean, we'll probably still see Luca in the party. Oh, alright, forgot to... I should have had some of that, tasty water, when I was in the future. What was I looking at? Equipment. There we go. The Tabin's helm is... Actually, that's a solid upgrade. It's 10 magic defense is big. Can other people wear it? No, it is literally just for her. Appropriate enough. God, that's really good. Half fire damage, 3 speed. Man. This is their way of saying, put Luca in the party. I guess I'll put Luca in the party. We'll hang out with the Fiend Lord, in the future. After we get Chrono back, so Magus doesn't think he's suddenly in charge. He is not the captain now. Ayla is captain now. Oh wait, that's right. Wow, I would have to rest it in. Very important thing that I came back from the future to do. The secret to saving Chrono exists in 1000. Well, okay, saving is wrong. He was vaporized. He's gone. He dead. But this old man's lunch has refreshed the entire party. Sucker! Oh, it's our cat now. Oh, don't know where Chrono's mom is. Oh, hello! Is Chrono alright? Oh, yeah! He's just fine. Well, I hope he's not causing too much trouble. You tell him I said to behave himself, alright? Oh, listen. Oh, I mean...
Check out this cave woman. Yes? Oh, we'd like to borrow this doll for a bit. Oh, go right ahead, dear.
Why do I have a perfectly realistic life-size doll of Chrono? This is because I've been doing the bit with stealing the old man's lunch constantly. Will you stay out of trouble now? If you recall way back in the early episodes, there's the different carnival games at the Millennial Fair. You earn silver points when you beat up the robot and the other stuff. And the purpose of those points is the sideshow attraction, the Mad Scientist's Lab. And one of the mini games you can play awards you a clone, a doll of whoever your active party member is. And early in the game, that is Chrono. With the remake, I don't know if you can get that after he has been reduced to dust. I believe in the olden days, if you didn't happen to stumble across that way back, you were just SOL. So I did grab that off screen just because I was doing the bit, and because I had to play that mini game like 5 times to beat it, and that was controller snapping frustration. Yeah. And because it was 40 silver points, I also had to then fight the robot 3 times and do a new cycle. It was a whole thing. Anyway, back to the future. Sorry, back to the future. And we do hold our relative position in the world, which is great. What is this? That's the Sun Temple. Well, then wait, what's up north? Sorry, they gave me an airship, and I immediately got distracted by the map. Like you do. The Sun Shrine. Okay. Hang on. They're trying to pull a fast one. We're gonna solve this. But, for now, that's a mystery. I don't know what the difference is between those two things. Oh, this is a different factory. The Genodome. We ain't been there yet. Man, so much of the map opened up. One thing at a time, let's get our boy back. And then Ayla will challenge him for rulership of the party, and probably win. Death Peak harbors a power capable of restoring the slain to life. But the power to reverse death is not one easily invoked. Yeah. Utmost importance, blah blah blah, a doll. Yes, that will do quite well. It seems the time has come for you to attempt Death Peak. It is the only chance you have of reviving your friend. I've implanted one final program. Truly, I mean it this time. In the construct's memory banks. It will help to guide you up the mountain. Please stand back. The new just explodes. Whoa! Okay, I was more accurate than I thought I was going to be. Cool. Executing program. Executing program. Programming execution. The 3 entities you just saw will aid you on Death Peak. This ends my message. Now I must ask you for a favor.
Obviously your message hasn't ended, you're still talking. Guru Maya. This construct has reached the end of his final program. Please let him rest. The switch is on his stomach. What is the news retirement plan? We are going to turn the switch from on to off. But he's still hungry. Okay, great news. Stealing that old man's lunch has healed us all up. We're styling. We've got not quite our most powerful lineup, but we got some bushwhackers, hornswagglers, and Methodists in this party. So we are gonna update our saves, and then we are gonna climb Death Peak. Obviously, where you have to go to fix death. While we were being taunted. Like, you suppose they're, like, up on the Black Omen, they're just, like, hanging out, like, watching, like, they got the telescopes out, like, oh man, it's those plucky teens. Like, lining up cannons on us. I hope so. The wind is a little severe. Walk when the wind dies down, and hide behind trees when it picks up strength. Yo, that guru was up to some stuff. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That's to Death Peak. This place is downright cozy. I haven't encountered any death yet. Alright, how bad are the Griblies? Oh no! Blood Yolks. What a terrible name. Okay, they do a lot of damage, they have vampiric healing. Not a huge amount of health, but when they can heal it for 150 at a time, that's gonna be a thing. They're weak to fist. And sword. No problem whatsoever. Ooh, that is a respectable amount of XP for a basic enemy. I like that for us. I find it deeply amusing that they open with that before they have taken any damage. I'm sure it's just RNG, but... Okay, there's a path back down over that way. It looks like we have to climb up on this side. I like that that Death Peak is covered with, like, Christmas trees. Like, decorated, gaily lit, multicolored trees. It's a lot less, I don't know, evil than I was anticipating. Oh, but that awesome sick Reaper will do. Maybe we just need a dinosaur. Oh, that's a dinosaur tail? Oh, wow. The good news about not being monetized is they can't demonetize me. Incidentally, that's why Ayla is captain now. Speaking of which... Since we're talking about techs, I think, yeah, okay, Ayla is, all working on triple, oh right, her ultimate is triple kick, just a lot of damage, and Luca is 97 tech points. She'll have that before we're done in the mountain, definitely. Frog is maxed out, cool. A save point there, we'll keep that in mind. Hey, it's a travel-sized Lavos.
Oh, I'm not going to say... I mean, it's not cute. It's horrifying. But it is travel-sized. We'll check back in with that terrible cave momentarily. These little Reaper dudes, you don't scare me! Ah, definitely. I'm sorry. I think I've done that. I think I've done that bit in literally every episode. Look, they made one of the curative items ether. It's not my fault. Okay, a barrier ring. Now, I think everyone's like doing pretty well for their. Unfortunately, you only get one accessory slot, and like. Magic defense plus 10 would be great, but I kind of just want Ayla to be hitting people harder. And yeah, no way I'm trading like the plus 25 crit rate for Frog. Ah well. Isn't it a cute little Gribbly? With boss music. I'm pretty sure we have to hit the snout. Because it does not... I think you don't want to hit the spiky parts. Which is, like, just good advice, I think, generally? Okay, well, I don't like it when it puts my party members to sleep, but it means I have a chance to heal up properly. I'm okay with that. Confusion, not great. Gonna have to deal with that. Ayla, don't punch us. Yes. It triggers Needle. It triggers its most dangerous attack as a counter. Oh, that might get us. Okay, the good news is that Ayla is no longer confused. The bad news is everything else about the situation. Stop doing that! Okay, she resisted the sleep this time. Okay. Whew, those things are spicy. Gigatonor. Souvenirs. Alright. So we definitely want to be at full health before going to fights with those things. Luca's a little bit of a liability, but I mean, her defenses are as good as we can get them, I think. Well, 5 extra defense, but we lose 10 from magic. Yeah, still probably the better choice. Evolution was not messing around with that critter. Are they Evolution is kind of like a weird... The Lavos life cycle is horrifying. It burrows into the planet, it produces offspring. They feed on the planet's power, then the planet explodes and flings them through space to do it again. It kind of cheats on evolution, I think. A brave sword. Ah! Ambush. Are they solitary? Well, we only ever have to fight one at a time, I think is the answer to that question. Oh. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Oh, okay, and that opened, I see, and then that goes up to the center. Oh, cool, 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 alright. Fun design. Fun skeletons. What is... Inferno? Oh wow, those guys do a lot of damage. They reap it. Oh, I think that's another attack that does half, like, is programmed to do half damage, because those numbers seem to line up pretty well. My attacks do more than half damage. Also, they weren't wrong when they named this place. This is dangerous. Okay, but it is a real save point and not a monster, so we got that going for us. Okay, well, let's see what they got waiting for us. Further on through the middle. A Hadian sickle. Sounds rad. Probably a weapon from Megas. I'm gonna fight these Gribblies, because more XP and more tech points is only gonna be good for us. Like, it's just hanging out. It's like a golden retriever, right? It's like snowing out here, and it's just like, no, I love this. I love being, you know, I love being knee deep in this stuff. It's just, I mean, it's mountain. We're the ones trespassing when you think about it. We're the bad guys here. Like most problems, this is solved by just throwing Ayla at it. Also, did she get... She did not get triple kick yet, okay. But yeah, when I'm not fighting a kind of like basically boss encounter, I did have a... Resist it, resist it, resist it, yeah! Much smoother, much luckier with the status effects. Okay. That's the way we do it. Certainly, that's the way we want it done. I thought Halo would have gotten her. Did I just like misread how much? Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed the digit there. I thought she had I thought she had like 90 tech points to go, and I was like, oh, we got 120. That should have taken care of it. Because those things are a boss fight, I am actually going to go back and refresh that save real quick. But no, I was having a... forgive me if this is a bit threadless as I make my way up the mountain. I was having a conversation with a regular viewer about basically that it's like, oh, it's been a long time since I've gone back to Chrono Trigger, and I wasn't like a lot of times when I do these titles, with the exception of Skies of Arcadia, which I knew was still going to be great because it's the best game. I was like, man, it's been a very long time since I played Chrono Trigger. I'm glad it still holds up, right? Like it's like I'm still enjoying it. I still think it's like, oh, the plot is actually, you know, pretty clever and pretty well paced. It wasn't just that I was young and didn't know any better. And but I was commenting that there was a, what the heck is this? The footing here is icy and slick. Be careful, fall, and you'll have to start over. Oh, good, we can fall off the mountain. Like that's your function. You're just going to tell us that it's careful, it's slippery. Yeah, it's ice. But no, a regular viewer friend of the channel, and it was talking about like the story structure in Chrono Trigger, and the observation that it had is that there are kind of like couplets, if you what was the phrasing? I'm not sure if that's the best, like the clearest way to put it. Man, we keep getting swords. What are all these swords for? We don't actually want to change out Frog from the Masamune unless it's a really, really good upgrade. I mean, okay, 34 attack power, but his crit rate is going to go down. The other weapon must be for, I don't know. No one else uses blades. Chrono gone, so he can't use it. But yeah, the discussion was about like how there are story beats, specifically in a game about time travel. It makes very good use of this. There are story beats that repeat, sort of. Like, well, not that they repeat. How to put this? That there is a setup and a thematic payoff directly from one act to another. Not just that there's a lot of foreshadowing. Foreshadowing is a literary device, and this game has a lot of it because it involves time travel. But like one chapter to the next will have a similar theme or a similar exploration, and they don't draw attention to it. But I started noticing them, and I found it to be very impressive. And I will elaborate on what the heck I'm talking about. I reviewed and I have some examples that stuck out to me. This is not the ether talking. Though it does make you behave like the village drunkard in an early Irish novel. Just tossing that out here. Oh, okay, and then that is right where we came in. Cool. Push the shell, climb the shell. Good advice. Oh, do they mean that shell? The shell covered with spikes? Glad we have Frog in the party. We'd be a lot of trouble otherwise. Trap. Put her to sleep. Okay. Well, if it needle attacks us, we'll be fine. Otherwise, let's recover from that. It is needle attacking us, but we're at full health, so I am not afeared. Those numbers nice and high. I think one more flame kick should do it.
Got that elixir.
Oh, it's just hanging out in this little cave here. Aw. I mean, they're just indigenous life forms. I mean, not super indigenous, but you know what I mean. Okay, we've pushed the shell, and then we can climb the shell. Okay, there we go. Good advice. What does a memory cap do? Prevents lock. Oh, I don't know if anything uses lock, but that is going to be more valuable for. Oh, half shadow damage is good. Yeah, we'll keep that in the back pocket. I mean, lock prevents us from using our text, so we want that mostly on our healers, right? If that becomes an issue. And we'll give Marley and Robo some hand-me-downs, as is our custom.
Well, this is it. The summit of Death Peak.
Yeah, we peaked too early. Yeah, where's Luca dropping these bars from?
You who fear the night and fight the coming of darkness, lend us strength.
Chrono! The pendant's reacting!
Then Kefka just descends from the heavens, like, "Yo, I heard you were panning up dramatically to the burning sky. I'm here to tell you about life, hope, and dreams."
It shattered. No! What use was it to come so far?
If not despair, it was foolish to think we could cheat death.
No lessons learned.
Chrono, say something. Don't just ignore us.
Yo, we berserk up in here, boys. It's the eclipse. Break out your bell heads. It's getting rough.
Just Ayla move.
Yeah, how fast can Ayla move in the stopped time?
The Chrono Trigger. The Guru's time egg. Those are our past selves. We're really back. Right at that instant.
Like stone statues, an unsettling sight.
Eat the frog in the past. No, better yet, take the Masamune from Frog in the past, and then dual-wield Masamunes in the future. Causality? Never heard of it. I do like that it remembers who was in the party during the our ill-fated encounter with Lavos. So, what we do, we have a doll, we have a clone of Chrono, and we are stopped in the exact moment in the past before he died. So we're just gonna take the real one.
Oh, we just need to exchange the Doppel doll for Chrono.
We just take the real person and leave the doll in its place in the stopped time.
We gotta hurry.
Let's remain here no longer than we must. Let's be gone.
Hurry, take Chrono.
You're the strongest, Ayla. Pick him up. Come on. And the trick is, you can't resurrect people. But technically, he never died. We just borrowed him out of time. Let's not talk about the whole paradox problem of, of skipping sideways in your timeline to cheat your own death. I'm pretty sure that splits, like, that makes numerous other timelines. That's how this sort of thing works. But you know what? It's fine. There are no negative repercussions whatsoever about completely severing and cheating and pat welding a multiple different timelines and lifelines together. There's definitely not an outer darkness where you get sent to languish for all eternity if you are in a broken or invalidated paradox timeline. That definitely didn't happen to Marley in, like, the first episode of the game, right? When Queen Len was lost in the past, thereby wiping out her bloodline moving forward. The important thing is that there will be no repercussions from this.
Chrono, it's about time.
Luca, thank you for both the episode title and the whatchamacallit, the thumbnail.
No worse for the wear, I trust.
He's like, I'm sorry, guys. I was on an ether binge. That stuff, you can see yourself behaving in this terrible way, and you can't stop it.
You big dummy. You wouldn't believe what we had to go through for you.
Yeah, we had to fight 3 tiny Lavos. Lavosi? Lavoses? It's probably Lavos is just the plural of Lavos, right?
You mess up like that again, and I'll split you down the middle. You'll have to get yourself out of it. We had such a terrible time without you. Marla was in, so then even I.
Dude, he's been absent for like an afternoon.
Hey, you listening, Chrono? I really can't stand you, you know?
Y'all did a very bad job of coping with his death. Good news, we broke time. Chrono is back. Ayla is still captain. I don't know what to tell him. So this is a fun little thing. Resurrecting, in quotes, preventing the extra-dimensional death of Chrono is optional. We didn't have to do any of that. If you fight Magus back at the Cape in 12,000 BC, you really don't even get clued in on the possibility. So, despite the fact that we have our boy back in the party, he is no longer the leader. He is no longer the required party member like he starts out. I think that's fun. I like that a lot. So, where we are at now, we are gonna take Chrono with us, and Luca can cool her heels for a little bit. But Ayla is captain now. She stepped up when no one else was capable. But where we are story-wise, we have finished up with the time egg, and I believe it is going to just be the fated hour. We are officially in the back, in the third and final act of the game. We got, hey, yeah, old man, what do you think about this?
So all went well. No, don't thank me. I merely placed a piece upon the board. It was not my hand that moved it. If you would thank someone, thank the ones who cared enough to see their friend return to them. By the way, the Wings of Time have come looking for you. They seem to have a heart and mind. Oh, good, our time machine travels of its own volition. You wish to fight Lavos, correct? Many paths lie before you. You might choose to leap into that bucket, or fly the Wings of Time to the day of Lavos. Or there is the Black Omen, which now straddles time, seeking to summon Lavos yet again. Such folly, lusting so greedily after power that the power wields you. Yeah, if you don't learn to master your rage will master you. Is what you're gonna say, right? It is up to you to decide when and where you will face Lavos. However, do not think that you stand alone. Obviously, I'm not gonna help. I'm staying here, kids. Good luck, though. I have had glimpses, albeit vague, of events, people, and places that will empower you. A forest brought back to life by the sheer determination of a woman in the Middle Ages. The fortress of one of Mega's 3 former generals in the Middle Ages. I should be writing this down, and I'm not. A task to be done in the future, in a birthplace of machines. A prehistoric stone that will shine with the light of all the ages of the world. The restless spirit of a proud knight, slain by Magus in the Middle Ages and lingering even in the present. An object of legend in the Middle Ages that sparkles like a rainbow. Speak to your companions. Some among you well know the figures behind the events which I have seen. Borrow the might of all these lives throughout the ages. Let their strength become your own. For only then can you hope to defeat the enemy you face. Such is the power required should you wish to change the future. Yeah, but the future refused to change, dude. Yeah, I'll remain here. Trent, you go first. Okay, very nice of the Guru. That is new in the remake. That was not in the original cartridge version. He is outlining the major side quests. The story is caught up to us, right? Like the one remaining plot event is choose how you are going to battle Lavos and defeat Lavos. We got our butts handed to us. Lavos put us through a car windshield. So obviously we need to seek strength. We need better kit. We need more levels. We need more text. And there are some, decent-sized side quests that he has laid out to us, and that's what they are. Most characters get one where they are sort of like the focus, or it ties into their existing storylines. Ayla is kind of the odd woman out here. I don't think any of those really affect her directly. Robo is going to get his day in the sun, as is Marley and Luca. And Frog, obviously, talking about a brave knight slain by Magus. And then Magus also here, we're going to have him fight his former lieutenants. Where do we want to tackle that first? I think there was the... Okay, you know what, we're going to do some time hijinks. There's the... In the Kingdom of Zeal, they mentioned that they had the awesome power of the Sunstone, which they just stopped using because, obviously, all-natural Lavos power was a better choice. So, let's go to the... I believe we can go to the Sun Shrine in the far future, in 2300, and retrieve that, where it has been left to languish. Or it's currently in the Sun Temple. I don't remember which one. There's 2 islands. We'll find out.
If we had Robo in the party, and we might clean up with it, we'll see. This is the birthplace of machines in the Genodome, so that Robo can fight more of his brethren. We're not monsters. Well, technically we are. Okay, the Sun Shrine. It is abandoned. There is nothing here. So I think if we want to find the Sunstones in the Sun Temple in this time period, not in the Sun Shrine. Why did they name it that way? I don't know, man. I just work here. Okay, and then this is a Sun Temple. Totally different from a Sun Shrine. Looks exactly the same. This is... Okay, I like that this is clearly untouched. This is Zealot architecture. Very familiar from our trip to the Ocean Palace. Yo, what? Oh, I remember this. Oh, it's serious business. We're not winning this. Okay, we'll come back to that one. All right, different side quest first. Good to know. On second thought, let's not go for a Sunstone. It is a silly choice. That boss is rather infamous. You have to fight it by randomly attacking the flames around it, and every time you hit a wrong one, it counterattacks with fire damage. There's no indication of which one is correct. So I don't know if that's good game design or not. Anyway, it's a little too spicy for our current defenses, so let's try something. Let's see if we can't hunt down, I think it's the ghost of Cyrus still haunting the present day. And if not, we'll go beat up Magus' crew. Hi, Black Omen. Good to see you. But I admit I don't know where that is. We'll have to ask around. Maybe the fiends will be able to tell us. Yeah, they ain't talking. Never have. Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it, we looted this in the current day. I think we can loot this site again in 600. Let's test that theory real quick. Can we land there? We cannot. What a shame. Okay, so that's Magus' castle. I don't know what that is. That's new. That little disturbance there. That must have been added in the remaster. Alright, well, I like it and find out new things. The heck is this? The Magic Cave? Was that with the... I feel like we've been through here. I just forget the exact sequence. Okay, yeah, that's the other end of the Magic Cave. Okay. Cool. Got that. Oh wait, so that was Magus' castle. This must be Ozzy's place. Yeah. Okay. So we're figuring out our expanded
expanded navigational options. And that's not anything. But we were still looking for a ghost haunting 1000 AD. I don't know that Medina Village, like I said, is gonna... Oh, hey. That looks like a grave marker. What the heck is this? The Northern Ruins. Oh, this is just a little previously chorus. This is a little previously inaccessible part of the map. Good thing we can fly. All my husband does is sit at that tavern all day, nursing drinks. Just wait till he comes home. He'll be nursing a sore jaw. Alcoholism destroys families. When I grow up, I'll be a carpenter just like my dad. It sounds like your dad is a drinker, son, not so much a carpenter. Bring me another mug. Sir, I think you've had quite enough already. Where you tell me when I've had enough? You're worse than the wife. What's wrong with a carpenter having a few pints in the afternoon, eh?
Dude, a few pints in the afternoon? It better be his it better be a holiday. It better be his birthday or something. You don't do a regular day like that, son. Have you heard about the ghost? No, I haven't. Tell me about the ghost. They say a ghostly night haunts the Northern Ruins. Sick. Scary, since chills down the spine just to think of it. Welcome. The grave of the great explorer Toma is on the Western Cape. Even he never managed to find the treasure known as the Rainbow Shell. Hey, a rainbow treasure. We want that. Not a single sale yet. It came all the way from Core. Please, won't you buy something? Well, you didn't sell anything because you're selling the same crap they got everywhere else, buddy. I'm going to buy a couple of tents. There you go. You don't go home empty-handed. Yo, barman. Just welcome. You're not gonna offer us anything? What curious people.
Well, you're thinking of visiting those ruins. I'd stay away if I were you. They're quite dangerous, what with all the structural damage underground.
They say ghosts lurk in the ruins to the north. Yeah, we're looking for a ghost. Talk has ruins to the north. Man, this is a sleepy little town. Everybody's worried about that ghost in the ruins they don't go in. Spirits with lingering worldly attachments. Yeah, that's what a ghost is. Come on, everyone knows this. The only thing anyone is talking about in the comfort of their own homes is like, man, those ruins are haunted. The anguish of tormented spirits forms an almost tangible cloud around the ruins to the north. Like, yo, our village sucks. Well, how the black omen shines in the sun. Okay, I kind of like that. Tomorrow should be a beautiful day as well. Because time has changed, the timeline has changed, the black omen has just always been hanging out randomly. Just visible. Like, it's not a problem, it's always been there. It's perfectly safe. If it was going to cause a problem, it would have done so by now. So, Great Explorer Toma, huh? Tell me about this rainbow shell. Here lies the Great Explorer, Toma Levine, 6th of the 3rd moon, 634. Always check behind graves. Anything obscured by the camera. Well, so he died in 634, so he should still be alive in 600. We know he's still alive. Man, he had a good run. He was always a professional explorer in 600. He made it 34 years in that line of work. Heck.
He's gonna outlast all of us. Certainly, we pick any more unwise boss fights. All right, how haunted are these ruins? We got Frog with us. That's the important part. Yo, awesome suit of armor. How you doing? Grrr. Physical attacks, not working. Let's try some magic. Magic hit, but did no damage. Ghosts are serious. Okay, we can't target with healing. Enemy has nothing to give you but gratitude.
My sword is to no avail.
We're hearing voices.
Cyrus! 'Tis I, Glenn!
Glenn. Grrr. Yeah, it's just gonna go grrr? Okay, so we can't do anything to that creature. So, this hallway seems to be off limits for the moment. Okay, what else they got? That is a collapsed floor. I mean, I could skirt around that and like we could get a plank. We could have either the frog or the cave woman with a canonical 50-foot vertical leap just gingerly hop to the other side. That escapes us. That is beyond our capability. Okay. What do we do about this? We need to repair the ruins, or we need planks, or boards, or hey, isn't there a carpenter currently drinking himself silly?
So smooth and light upon the tongue, I could drink this all day.
Yo, we want you to... No, he's just gonna keep drinking? Okay, let's go rat on him to his wife. Yo, kid, can you fix the haunted ruins for us? That's a real quandary. Okay. Yo, Mare, I want to do something about your ghost problem. Perhaps time travel will be the answer to our problems. Kind of sick that it's still actively ruins in the distant past. That's great. And okay, standard, just curative items, nothing else. From the merchant, the market. Let's accost random strangers in their own homes. The heck is this? I thought I was the one with cloning technology. We're only carpenters' apprentices, our master's at the tavern. Yo, this dude got a quartet of creepy children as his apprentices. That's great. You're really you will stick out in the business when you show up with like the same guy doing all the jobs. Kumat Saul says hello.
Oh, Toma! Would that you'd stay here but a little. Yo, Toma, we're looking for you.
Tell me about this rainbow shell. We find you in taverns all over the world, my dude.
Well met, Hill. I finally stumbled upon a hint as to the whereabouts of the rainbow shell. Still, I can't shake the feeling that things will go sour this time. I fear my luck may have finally run out. Would you mind holding on to this for me? Should the worst befall me, it would mean a lot if he'd pour that over my headstone.
Dude, this guy is hardcore. He's like, I'm gonna give you the booze I'm gonna give you the 40 to pour out for me.
A touch morbid, I know, but I beg you.
About 10 years ago, a beast was seen dragging something into the northern ruins. There was talk it might have been some sort of treasure, no one knows for sure. Oh wait, we need, yeah, carpenter, my dude.
Robbed of my carpentry tools! How am I to work without my tools?
Okay. He doesn't have his tools, but the carpenter in the future only drinks all day. What if we get tools from 1000 AD and take them to the carpenter who wants to work? This is the difference between a bum and a hobo, for the record. I kind of like that this inn has been open for 400 years, you know, unbroken. Yo, give me your tools. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get your tools from your wife. These tools, hold on, they're right here. Yeah! You're not getting these back, we're keeping them. And while we're here, I guess we pour one out for our boy Toma? Exactly what we needed, more ghosts.
Ayla, it's been many a day. I located the rainbow shell, as it were. To the northwest of this cape is a large island called the Giant's Claw. The shell is there. But beware, there are droves of monsters afoot there. Well then, I believe this is farewell.
Okay, the Poochie returning to his home planet, lifting vertically off screen. Incredible.
Truly is no drink so fine as one shared in the company of friends like you. All the best to you.
Okay, that was very helpful. That was easy. I found the ancient treasure, here's where it is. Sorry I can't do anything about it. Well, it's not in this time period, it's back in 600, but we can only expect a ghost to be so current. What is up with these ruins? Oh, okay, right, no, that's, yeah, we're familiar with them in 1000. Let's go back to 600 and see if our boy can repair them in the past so that we can explore them in the future. Those are carpenter tools, yes. We're willing to lend them to me for a while. You can keep them for like 400 years, dude.
Oh, my thanks, friend. Now I can finally get to work again.
Is he gonna be like chasing down all of his apprentices? I can finally get back to work. Let's say we start with the ruins up north.
On your feet, you lazy do-nots.
Yeah, whatever you say, master. Hut, 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 hut. Man, if his repairs last for 400 years, this guy is great. We've done all we can. We can't repair monster-infested places. Let us know when you've cleared a floor of beasties. We'll handle the rest. Okay. I don't remember this sequencing precisely, but it makes, but that's sensible enough. So, we need to clear the ruins, and then as much as we can get to, and when... Okay, hey, the floor is fixed. And when we get rid of the baddies, he will finish the repairs. How bad are these baddies? Oh, they're kind of sturdy. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I'm worried that they miss so often, because it makes me think that something really bad is going to happen when they finally hit. Like, are these instant Death Reapers? They ain't good enough, that's what. I didn't read if that was 1500 XP or 15,000 XP. But I accidentally left the room, so I have to fight him again. Oops. Also, Chrono OP. Did I re-equip him? I don't actually know. That's a lot of damage. Bye-bye, Skellman's also... Okay, 1500. I was gonna say, that would be ridiculous. So... One, I should have checked if Chrono has his equipment back. Okay, he has what he had on him when he died. Man, his upgrades from Death Peak are still not as good as the sword we got from doing some time travel. Oh man, even reduced MP consumption. He's still burning through it. That's fine. You know what? We got ether for days. Anyway, I had a point I was starting to make earlier before, getting distracted by the spawn of Lavos and all that. And that was about, plot couplets, is what I described. Like, chapters that will lead directly into each other. And the examples for that, I did have some. I did not forget about that. Boost Chrono's magic. His speed is fine. We're going to give that frog instead. Is, very first act of the game. The Millennial Fair. Chrono finds a princess. And the immediate next chapter is... The next sequence is 600 AD. The time jump afterwards. We have to find a queen. And yes, they're tied together, but that same sort of... It's like, oh, okay, that... The shape of the one plot of, we met this tomboy princess at the fair, and we stumbled into the story. Pretty standard stuff for a JRPG, yes. But then it's like, the consequences of that, we accidentally sent her back into time, now we have to find a queen that she looks like. We found a princess, now we have to find a queen, back to back. Also, our hard hitters are hitting hard. Even finishing up those boys. Ooh, triple kick. Drop down! Oh man, 3D attack, triple tech. Yes, this is our first triple tech because we've not been using a lot of robo. Triple tech is exactly what it sounds like. Everybody, all at once. I love it. I can't wait to show it off on a more worthy target. And I might do it on these guys. I don't care. No, we're gonna use Luminaire again. But I will show off just triple kick from Ayla on General Principle. Casual 1300 damage from a single character attack. Now, yes, is Chrono doing that with magic? Sure, but we're talking physical damage here. Skeleton's playing dead. I see what you're doing there. I'm not impressed. But yeah, talking about like plot sequences. Okay, so finding Princess, finding the Queen, back to back. The next that really came to mind was after recruiting Frog, fixing the Masamune. It's like, oh, we're gonna kick down Lavos' door because we think he's responsible for summoning Lavos. So Magus' castle, which ends with Magus attempting to summon Lavos, and we interrupt his ritual in a boss fight, and we end up, oops, back in time. Specifically back in 65 million BC, where we end up having to raid immediately, the next dungeon, Azala's castle, the Chrono lair, and that sequence ends with Azala literally summoning Lavos, calling it down from the sky, and being, oops, meteor strike. Okay, this floor is secure, and there are treasure chests that I want in those ruins, so we can stick the carpenters on this, I believe. Let's check in the basement. What up, Knights? What's your deal? Do you take physical damage? Well, you certainly do physical damage. We are gonna try magic again because, wow, they are not having it. Oh, that's incredibly rude. Steal our XP when... Okay, well, they drop a high ether, so that kind of counteracts it. Chrono's gonna take a look at himself and get real high. Kids use drugs. Wait. No. The other thing. Don't do that. But yeah, so... we fight. We do Magus' castle. He summons Lavos. Immediately afterwards, the next beat of the couplet is we go to Azala's castle. Azala summons Lavos. Lavos destroys Azala. At the height of the hubris of the lizard society, the Reptite kingdom, is destroyed in a fiery apocalypse by the coming of Lavos. The very place we go afterwards is Zeal, and the story of Zeal is going to end with a fiery apocalypse from Lavos. Where you see, do you see what I'm? You see, like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Where like the chapters very frequently butt up together, like it's rhyming couplets. It's A B B C C D D, that sort of thing. Just kind of how I've been thinking about it. But yeah, the Reptite civilization is destroyed by Lavos. This goes directly into Zeal, the Enlightened One's civilization, being destroyed by Lavos. Zeal is destroyed because of the overwhelming hubris of Queen Zeal in her mad quest for immortality, recklessly invoking the power of Lavos for her own game. The next beat in that story, the next rhyme, is Chrono being obliterated by Lavos because of our hubris as the player characters, thinking that we were the guy. And for the record, it is raw hubris that we are even, that this gang of lucky teenagers who are themselves in no way threatened by Lavos even involved in the story, right? We're doing it because we wanted to be do-gooders, which is obviously a different motivation than Queen Zeal wanted to live forever, but we still thought that we could deal with Lavos. She thought she could use Lavos, but we were both wrong. We get liquefied, turned to vapor, because, you know, we stepped when we shouldn't. And the last kind of rhyming beat, which I found to be very interesting on that note, was that kind of step back, but still directly back to back chapter to chapter. Queen Zeal is invoking Lavos to become immortal. The very next thing we do is use the power of Death P, the throne of Lavos in the future, to cheat death. It's not quite immortality. We're just preventing a KO in the first place, but it still rhymes. It still fits. And I felt I was very... I might have been a little drunk when I was discussing this and going through this, but I still thought it was interesting to share. And their Northern Ruins repaired. Yes, 2,000 G auto repair the cost. Get back in there, carpenters. You're not sleeping. Okay, total side note. This little segment right here of, like, explore the ruins, secure the ruins, and then, like, uncover more of the floors, pay to uncover more of the floors, and then further explore. This, I think it's only I think this is it for Chrono Trigger. This mechanic is 100% like, if anyone has played a much more modern computer RPG, Pillars of Eternity, the entirety of the Endless Paths, the sort of like side dungeon in the game, is this mechanic, right? Like, fix up the dungeon and then explore it, and then open up more of the dungeon to explore more of it. Yeah, we'll let you know. Look, I just want to steal. Get out of here, guy.
Well, what did you fix? There's still holes in the floor.
Yo, there's no monsters up here anymore.
What did he just charge me 2,000 gold for?
I mean, it's not like I need the money. We're filthy rich, but come on, I'm a man of principle. Oh, I'm gonna use those carpenter's tools on him. Okay, well, he repaired the basement. He doesn't have to meet the bad end of a wood plane just yet. Here rests Cyrus, the fool who defied Magus. Harsh. Frog, this is all you, buddy, man. Play his music.
Cyrus. Cyrus, I have returned. I will fulfill that oath I swore so long ago, and my final promise to you as well. I did fail to slay Magus. In fact, I'm working with him. You know, it's an office thing.
Oh, baby, upgrade the Masamune, please.
Cyrus. Glenn, thank you for making the journey all this way. Cyrus. You must think ill of me.
This would be so much worse if Magus was in the party. He's like hanging in the background, like, you know, like flashing sign at Cyrus, like, "Hey, yo, buddy, don't think I'm not a necromancer. Don't think I can't mess with you in death."
You think overmuch. You've come far, my friend. I was never a finer warrior as you are now. As Magus' fire consumed me, my heart burned with the thoughts of all that I'd left unfinished, and all I left behind. Magus, King Guardia, Queen Len, and of course you, my dear good friend, Cyrus. But the skills you've honed over all this time are superior to any I could ever claim to know.
Yeah, you didn't drop giant frogs on people. I do that. Come on, you ain't no magic.
I can rest now, knowing that all will be made right by your hands. Farewell, my friend. Cyrus, wait! Oh, really? We brought the other kid back from the dead? We can't bring Cyrus back from the dead? You pricks! The Queen! Look after Queen Len! Farewell, Glenn, my friend. Cyrus! Forgive me, Cyrus. The Masamune!
Yo, it plays its own theme music!
What else?
Oh, round 2. Come on, kids. We're already in a tomb. It will be your grave.
All that emotional baggage was weighing you down. The hero's strength is strength of will. Can't very well save the world if you're dwelling on the past.
We spend half our time in the past.
Now you're truly strong.
True strength.
And now we can use all of our power too, can't we, NASA? You bet, Moon.
Yo, free endgame weapon.
It's pulsing with strength. Ah, that's Mune's true form. I must go now, Cyrus. But I go to follow in your footsteps, and see done all that you had wished. May my actions honor you. Come! Let us be on our way.
Sick that it leaves the music running. God, Frog's theme is great. Like, there's nothing more just like, hey, this is just heroic. Yo, we fixed the grave. Here rests the brave Sir Cyrus, whose spirit lives on in his true friend Glenn. Let's check out that fit. The Masamune has gone from 100 attack power to 200 attack power. Just straight up the best weapon he's gonna get. And the hero's badge still applies. So no reason to ever take that off. Frog is now going to be a blender powered by righteous indignation. I love that for us. And it's like, it's this sequence that it really sets up like, oh, if you don't resurrect Chrono, Frog is really kind of like the rising star of the back half of the game. I, of course, disagree. Ayla is captain now. Okay, still no monsters in here. Do I have to... Did I hire union labor? Is that the problem? Was this federal employees? Incidentally, support unions, they're great. I poke fun, but no, seriously. Yeah, I want the northern ruins repaired. Yes, properly this time. There's no more monsters. I'm not paying you another 2,000. Done all we can. There's nowhere left we can repair. On your feet, laziness. Okay, yeah, get out of here. Chumps. I mean, I'd pay $4 grand just for the upgraded Masamune, let alone anything else that we're going to take out of this place. But we must curb. What is this? Ah, Skelemans. We're going to explore these ruins, but we must curb our instinct to pilfer them, because the ruins also exist in 1000 AD. So, what we're going to do, we're going to loot them in 1000 AD, and then we're going to come back and we're going to loot them in 600 AD, because causality is for other people. So I guess we're going to finish clearing out these skellies. Oh, we got Gribblies? 2? Skelemans and Gribblies? What a fun day. Try out that new Masamune. Now, it's not terribly impressive because it's an enemy with like 90% physical defense, but he hits harder than Chrono does. That's for dang sure. We will wet willy the enemies. Okay, yeah. They're not lying when they say this attack does more damage when Ayla's health is low. Very potent when Ayla's health is low. Almost nothing when she's at full. That's fine. We can work with it. So, ruins are secured. Nothing more to explore. We are not going to open this chest yet. However, let us head back outside, get in our dodge, and violate basic rules of time and space for our own benefit. We're going to be doing a lot of that. We got that elixir. Nova armor. I like that. I don't know who that's for, but it's armor and I want it. As our brief run-in with the Son of the Sun showed, we need better armor. Onimaru. I don't know what that is. Siren's Kiss. This all sounds great. What are they? Nothing that Ayla can use. That's going to be a bit of a theme. Oh, okay. Finally a new sword for Chrono. Okay, so here's the thing. 3 more attack power, but we lose 3 speed. That's not worth it. That is not a good trade. Heck of an upgrade for Marley. 30 points at once from the Siren's Kiss. Love it for us. Oh, and we need to look at armor. Right, we got Nova armor. Defense 82 prevents all status ailments. Yes, please. Fantastic. Now that's great. Like, that is well worth the money we put into fixing these ruins in the distant past so that they would be intact in the future. We're going to check the basement just on general principle, but I don't know that there's going to be anything down there. The ghost of Cyrus is gone, and that's the important thing. Laid to rest, no longer languishing for centuries. Yep, grave intact. Find a magic capsule. Don't know where that came from. Not sure I can answer that question. But now that we have gotten those items in 1000 AD, let's just go back to 600 and steal them again. We got some Langoliers are going to have a absolute conniptions about this. Get another elixir. Get another Nova armor. And I mean, getting redundant weapons is, like, doesn't help, but we can sell them. That's time travel, son. You know, and someone more concerned about causality might say, hey, how could we possibly claim those weapons in the future if they were gone in the past? Didn't we break time? The answer, yes. We're doing that willy-nilly, casually, all over the place. And I have no regrets, because again, there is no downside to doing this. Who do we want to be immune to all status effects? Probably Frog, as he is our medic. And now that he has the Masamune, he is never leaving the party. He already didn't leave the party, but now he's definitely never leaving the party. He is a handful. What should our next endeavor be? There is the Giant's Claw, for the Rainbow Claw. There is Ozzy's Fort. I'm feeling pretty good about Ozzy. Though I still don't know what that mysterious disturbance is there. That's new. I don't recognize that. But we'll bully Ozzy. I am, however, going to go ahead and, for now, since we're a bit short on time, we got 10 minutes, but all of the side quests are going to be more involved than that. So I think this is a fine enough place to break for the evening, make up for some of our slightly longer episodes. And when we pick up next time, we're going to see if we're going to knock out Ozzy's Fort, finish up with him. We will probably also do the first step of the Rainbow Shell. Excuse me. I'm curious about what that disturbance is up to north. That's new, I think, in the remake. So that's new content. I'm going to be looking forward to that as well. We will check it out. But really, it's Ayla's decision where we go and what we do, because as well established, she is captain now, and that's not changing. In the meantime, thank you all for joining, listening to me ramble about chronomantic story structure. We got our spiky-haired deuteragonist back. No longer protagonist. Throne is lost. Can never be reclaimed. Not even with time travel. But yeah, good having you here. And as always, take care of yourselves. Failing that, take care of each other. It's all that really matters these days. Stay warm, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next one.